Hey guys, how's it going? Thanks for tuning in this week. I am finally getting around to doing that mock King the Nerds audition video that I've been trying to do for a couple weeks now, and it just wasn't happening, but I'm here now. I've got everything laid out. I'm good. For those of you who are just tuning in now, my name is Zach Saint. I'm 21 years old and from Nova Scotia, Canada. A while back, while I was watching King the Nerds, I was thinking, oh my gosh, this is totally my type of show. I would die to be on it. So I made plans to make an audition video, but then I went online and I checked the regulations, or not regulations, but I looked up what you need to be, what you need to have to be, have your video looked at and accepted. And it said that I need to be a resident of the United States or have U.S. citizenship. I have neither, so that's not going to work out so well for me. But I always say I'm going to do stuff, and then half the time I don't get around to it. So this time, I'm definitely doing it. Since this is a mock audition video, the real audition videos aren't supposed to be edited, but this is going to be edited so much, or at least as much as I can do with the YouTube editor. I'm really excited to be doing this. It's the first time I've actually made an audition video. I've done auditions for tons of stuff before, but nothing for putting it online or anything. So here's my audition video. If you like what you see, punch the like button and leave comments either on YouTube or on Facebook, and just let me know if I was able to actually audition for the show. Do you think I would make it? Okay, here we go. What type of a nerd am I? Well, that really narrows things down. Actually, it doesn't. There are so many different things people can be nerds about, and it's hard to really choose just one, but if I had to put a label on myself, I would say that I am a fantasy and drama nerd, which actually counts as two, but we're going to collaborate into one because really, when you think about it, fantasy can be dramatic, so yeah, fantasy and drama nerd. When I was younger, I had a few. Well, when I was younger, my obsessions were basically comic books and Pokemon merchandise. That includes the cards, the movies, the figurines, and anything Pokemon I could get my hands on. The plushies. I admittedly had a few Pokemon plushies when I was a kid, so I guess that just adds on to it. I also knew the Pokerap for a little while. I can't for the life of me remember it now because, well, it's just the first generation, and I can remember all the Pokemon in the first generation, but then the second, third, fourth, and ridiculous as it is, fifth generations kind of coincide, so that's not going to happen right now. Sorry. Then when I got a little older, my obsession switched from Pokemon to video games. That's going to be in the video. Shoot. When I got a little older, my obsession switched to video games. Basically, it was probably early 2000s, and of course while I was born in the 90s, so while I was in my childhood and the whole Pokemon fad, I played games on the SNES, the NES, and the 64. Some of those were Super Mario Brothers, as I'm sure we've all played. Legend of Zelda. I played a couple of Sega games, but then again, that was mostly Sonic. So Sonic, Super Mario Brothers, and Zelda were pretty much my favorite when I was young. Today, I continue gaming with some of my favorite titles. Oh. Shoot, that was something that I'll get to in a little bit. Today, my gaming continues with newer releases like if I can get out here. One of my all-time favorite games now, Super Smash Bros. Brawl. I have spent hours and nights playing this game with my friends, just going all night on 99 stock or just infinite time, going hours on end until we realize, hey, it's 7 o'clock in the morning and there's light outside. We haven't slept at all. But hey, when you like a video game, that's what happens. On our Wii that we have now, I have Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, downloaded it online. And in addition to Ocarina of Time, I have also found a great love for Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. Now, the thing I really like about this game is just, well, it's Legend of Zelda, so that right there tells you everything you need to know. You get to be a wolf, you get to be Link, you don't have Navi constantly saying, hey, Link, listen! One of the most annoying characters ever. But instead you have Midna, which is a bit more helpful, a bit sarcastic here and there, but I really like it, so I play it a lot. Then when not the latest Zelda, because that's on the Wii U, but before the new Zelda game came out on the Wii U, I bought the special edition Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. And this carried with it the game with special cover art, the 25th anniversary Legend of Zelda Orchestra CD, which has a whole bunch of songs by the orchestra that does all the Legend of Zelda music, and a golden Wiimote. It's in the steering wheel right now because lately I've been playing my other favorite Mario game, Mario Kart Wii. There's no box art, but box art doesn't make the game. The game makes the game, and those are just some of my favorites so far on the Wii. You gotta love what you love, right? In addition to video games, I'm also a big card gamer, so I have, come here, whole bunch of Magic the Gathering cards. These are just a few of them. I have about 6 decks and a lot of randoms that I play, or that I don't play. I have the other ones there from all the packs I've bought throughout the years that didn't actually make it into any of my decks, but I'm looking to sell them, so they're still good for something. These two right here, the one in the Magic the Gathering deck box and the one that has the showing Rampant Growth, are some of my favorites that I like to play. The decks consist of, for the game box, I have vampires, which are always fun, and the Rampant Growth is symbolizing my blue-green deck, which also is a lot of fun. And then you have these two decks here, which aren't actually, well, they don't get played very much, but I keep them around if I ever want to switch it up or if I want to sell them. Either way, they're going to have some use eventually. Another card game that I like to play, it's a card and RPG. You could call it a, I don't know, a card RGP. Munchkin, it's an insane game. You start off as a human, basically as you are now, a level 1 human, and you go throughout the game. You can get classes and races, so you can be like a dwarven warrior, which has benefits and downsides, and then you get weapons along the way, which help you fight monsters. So I play that a lot with my friends, and it's quite a bit of fun. Aside from Munchkin, I don't play many RPGs, mostly because a lot of them are on the computer, and I don't really have money for that. Though when I was younger, I did play RuneScape a lot. I don't now because I've realized how ridiculous that game is. So I am an RPG fan. I play D&D with my friends a lot, and the RPG that I just learned about a while ago, courtesy of Ivan Baron von Norman, since he is the creator of it, is Outbreak Undead. Recently I found out that it's on Amazon, so I'm thinking I'm gonna maybe pitch it to my friends. Hey, let's throw some money together, let's get another RPG, and just, it's gonna be fun. Now, what kind of fantasy nerd would I be if I didn't mention some of my favorite books? I'm talking about Harry Potter and just mythical lands and such, and just, I love it all. A show I wish I could watch, but I can't because it's only on the US stations, is Game of Thrones, but since I haven't really watched it, I can't talk about that all that much. What you're looking at right here is my entire Harry Potter book collection. We have Philosopher's Stone, Chamber of Secrets, Prisoner of Azkaban, Goblet of Fire, Order of the Phoenix, Half-Blood Prince, and Deathly Hallows. Now, I'm a slow reader, so it actually took me a while to finish the series, mostly because once I finished a book, I'd have to wait for the other one to come out. But once I did get all the books, I was able to go through them, not relatively fast, but quick enough, just because the story, it's just fantastic. It's one of the greatest stories I've ever read, and the movies are phenomenal. They mostly do the books justice, but not always. In addition to Harry Potter, which is magical, and who doesn't like magic, I also have the Inheritance series. Aragon, Eldest, Brissinger, and Inheritance. Next to Harry Potter, this is undoubtedly my favorite series, because there's dragons. I love dragons. I wish in like another realm or something, I would totally have a dragon. Like, I don't exactly know what kind of dragon, but I know I'd have one, so, I mean, I love dragons. Dragons are awesome. And last but not least on the book list, that I have right now anyway, the Chronicles of Narnia. Now, I know these are multiple books, but the version I have is just one. And I'm pretty sure that they are like cut down or something, because I don't really see how all 7 books can fit in one unless they cut it down. Oh, right. Last thing, I have a fascination. I call it a fascination because I haven't actually gone into it all that much, but I love Greek mythology. Wait, I just said I can't call it love. Shoot. Damn it. Okay, no. I have a fascination with Greek mythology. I would love to study it, because that's really, when you counter in all the different Greek gods and goddesses, they have a lot of interesting stories. And then the stories that even predate them, of like their father Cronus and their mother, whose name I don't remember because, well, I haven't studied it. But Greek mythology is awesome, and I'm sure all other mythologies are awesome, but Greek's definitely at the top of the list. Now on to what makes me a drama nerd. I have been acting since I was in grade 6. I started with a play about basically Santa's overweight and out of shape, so hey, let's get Santa exercising. It was kind of ridiculous, but so are most plays when you think about it, unless they're straight theater, which I'm trying to get into, but it's kind of different. But I digress. I go down rabbit trails. I'm sorry. It was a good starter. I played the head elf, which was I enjoyed it. I felt like I had power amongst all the other elves. Then in grade 7, our school did a production of How the Grinch Stole Christmas, and this guy right here got the lead role. I was the Grinch. I thought I made a pretty good Grinch too. After that was all in middle school, and then after I left middle school, went on to junior high. There I did Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. I was the youngest brother, but that was by choice. I wanted to take a step back from the major roles for a little while, or at least 1 year, because the year after that I was Gilbert in Anne of Green Gables, the lead guy, so I thought I rocked that pretty well also. Then when I got to high school, that was pretty much the big time. It was all musicals, and I enjoy singing and dancing, but I'm not exactly the best at it. So I was only in 2 of the musicals while I was in high school. The Wedding Singer, which is an Adam Sandler movie, and they turned it into a musical, and The Wizard of Oz, which, when you're high school people and you're playing really fictional characters, it's a bit of an acid trip. But I didn't just do major, or I didn't just do like big school theater. Damn. Well, that's not what I wanted to say at all. But I didn't just do school plays. I was also in numerous acting classes. I was, well, the acting classes didn't really start until, say, grade 9, 8, 9, junior high. But I was in an acting camp in the summer of grade 7 called NOSCO, which is the, NOSCO isn't an acronym for anything, but it was the NOSCO Academy of Theater Arts. And we did a pretty good production there. We had a little bit of everything. We had acting, we had singing, we had dancing, so that was a true musical experience. Then high school came, and I was in all 3 years I was in acting classes. It was a lot of fun. And now I am involved in 2 theater groups in town, the Truro Theater Society and Hubtown Theater. So I get out to readings we do for those every, when I can. Or not when I can, but when they're on. And I just really, that's what I want to do with the societies, is break into more serious theater. With the societies, I want to break into more serious theater so that people can see that I am capable of doing more than just kids' comedies. Because, come on, 21, doing kids' shows, not for me. The one thing that I really want to do that kind of plays into drama and theater is I want to do at least some cosplay, because I've seen so many videos of YouTubers at conventions where they cosplay, and it looks like a lot of fun. And I actually have a couple cosplay outfits in mind. One of them is represented by this cane. If you saw my previous monologue of Wilderness, I'm dressed in a very steampunk fashion, I would call it. And I have the whole outfit. And my friend Caitlin, she is going to be doing we're going to be doing a cosplay photo shoot, or not we're going to be doing a cosplay photo shoot, and I'm going to have my steampunk outfit, my morph suit. I'm going to try to dress it up so I'll look a little bit like Tuxedo Mask. And if I can't do that, then, hey, I'll just say I'm Slender Man. And I know it doesn't exactly look perfect, but I'm going to paint some of it. I'm going to paint this colorful stuff black. See? All that there. Paint it black. Wear my leather jacket and my aviators, and I'm going to be a zombie hunter. So that'll be fun. I'm thinking maybe kind of go for a Tallahassee look from Zombieland. I'm looking forward to that one. She's actually going to be doing a zombie survival photo shoot, and half of us are going to be zombies. Caitlin's actually going to be doing a zombie survival photo shoot, where half of us will be zombies and the other half will be survivors. I'm really excited for it because I like watching Black Ops zombie mode, and it'd just be cool to see myself as a zombie hunter. If you've gone through this whole video and you realize that I'm wearing a Bazinga shirt, that is because one of my favorite nerd shows, aside from King of the Nerds, of course, because, well, it's King of the Nerds, is The Big Bang Theory. I love all the actors in it. Kaylee Cuoco, Jim Parsons, Simon Helberg, the guy that plays Raj, and guy who plays Leonard. What's his name? Johnny Galecki. There we go. And also the girl that plays Bernadette and the girl that plays Amy. Love them all. One of my favorite shows, aside from maybe Criminal Minds or any reality show, Amazing Race, Big Brother, Survivor, King of the Nerds. So that's just a little bit of my TV background. As far as music goes, I like a lot of stuff. I like a wide variety, or not really, well, yeah, I'll listen to any type of music once, and then if I don't like it afterwards, no, I'll listen to any type of music twice, and then if I don't like it after the second time, then I'm probably not going to listen to it ever. Last thing before I go, while I'm on the topic of TV, well, I was on the topic of TV, but I'm going to switch back to TV, even though it's not actually TV. The Halo-based web series, Red vs. Blue, I really like that series. It's hilarious. It's Halo. It's the characters we all know, or at least we know them from the show. I don't know if they're actually in Halo. I need to play me some more of that. But Halo, or not Halo, Red vs. Blue on Rooster Teeth is a great series. Alright guys, well there's my mock audition I cannot speak. I don't know what's up with that. Alright, let's try this again. Take 47. Well, there was my audition video for King of the Nerds, the mocked version, because I can't audition for it. But again, leave the comments in either the I can't talk today. Leave me some comments in the box below telling me what you thought of all this crazy nerdiness I've got, or on Facebook, and also let me know if I was able to audition for King of the Nerds, if you think I would get in. I'd like to think I would, but that's not up to me. I will... That's not what I'm going to say. What else? Again, if you like this video, Again, if you enjoyed this video and all the nerdiness that ensued in it, punch the like button. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel to be notified of all my future videos, and follow me on Facebook and Twitter. I'm at ZXK on both of them. Actually, my channel name is called Manway's Tree, MANWE apostrophe S Tree, and then at ZXK77 on Facebook. Alright guys, that's it. Again, if you like this Again, if you enjoyed watching this video and all the nerdiness that ensued in it, punch the like button, and please leave some comments, share this with your friends, or not just this one, but all of my videos, and subscribe to me if you haven't already at ZXK77. I hate you so much. This is rolling, right? Okay, good, it's still rolling. If you enjoyed watching this video and all the nerdiness that ensued in it, punch the like button and leave me some comments. And don't forget to share my videos with your friends. Not just this one, because this one kind of was just a little centered directly at me. Maybe a little. But all my other videos, just keep them in mind and just share them around. You can subscribe to my Facebook page, Manway's Tree, MANWE_S Tree, and follow me on Twitter at ZXK77. Alright guys, I'm out. And I would say keep on keeping on, but I have yet to find a definition for that thing, so I'm just gonna pop this up.